Video to show you how to submit tear sheets and invoices to Dignity Health North State, actually specifically to Agenti Media Services, which is the advertising placement arm of Dignity. They're an outside company that books and makes sure we get paid for ads for Dignity. So there's a bit of a process to go through each issue that they advertise to get them tear sheets and an invoice so they pay us eventually. That's a whole different subject, how long they take to pay us, but we need to do our part. So I will be showing you how to take care of the June issue invoice. We need three things. We need a copy of the PDF of the print file of June, and we need the invoice for the June issue. From the PDF, we need to submit not only the tear sheet, and a tear sheet is basically proof that their ad went into our magazine. In the old days, you would actually tear a sheet out of the magazine and mail it to the company that placed the ad to prove that it went into the magazine, or send a whole magazine with the page flagged so they can see the ad in there. And then they also want a copy of the cover of the magazine. So I'll show you how to go about that and where to send each piece. So this is a little sheet they sent me showing that they're looking for actually this shows they're looking for the May issue. That's taken care of. I'm going to use this to show you the locations of where we're sending the other pieces of material. But first let's start with generating the tear sheets. So I have here June's magazine open. I think I explained to you that I have a subscription to Adobe Acrobat that allows me to manipulate PDFs. One of the things that it lets me do is this little button right here, organize pages. So I have the June proof here. This one's not the complete one, but it'll have what I need. Click on organize pages and you see all of the pages of the magazine here. And the beauty of this is I can pick off the sheets that I want. So the first thing I want is the cover, because they want the cover of the magazine. And the other thing is the tear sheet. Here's their ad right here, spine care for this back and your back. Drag that off on your desktop as well. Actually, we need to, because they both have this thing, I'll retitle this June 2022 cover. I'm eventually going to add the PO number of the ad to this description on these pieces that we're pulling off here. There it is. So this will be June 2022 tear sheet. Okay, so now we've got those two pieces. The next thing we need is the invoice. So good old Magazine Manager will provide that. There's a few different ways to grab an invoice. The way I like to do it is because each order is an account because of the PO number changes. Instead of one account with multiple orders, every order is an account with this group. So I am going to look it up on my sales report. And we are going to go to June 2022 and search. And that should be under Gen. And there it is right here, Dignity Health North State, June 2022 full page. Clickety on that. And that is not what I want. There we go. That's what I want. So this is the so I showed you on here what you don't want. What you do want, this will take you to the main page, and then scrolling down there's the order, but this is what we want here, billing and financial, and click on that. It opens up a screen down here, and here's the invoice number. There is the invoice we want. So click on that and you'll get a copy of the invoice. So the PO number on this that we need is right here. 8617924. That's the June PO number. So we're going to go back here and put that on these. June cover. Actually, in IO, I think they call it an insertion order. IO, PO, either one will work, but they'll get it. And put it on here, 8617924. And then same thing with the tear sheet. IO 8617924. So that completely identifies what they need. You know, it's like your phone number when somebody looks up your account, you know, they always look you up by your phone number. That number is the key to the whole game. Okay, so we've got those two pieces done. Now we're going to make a copy of this. We need a PDF of this, so save this invoice here as a PDF. There's different ways to do it. I print mine as a PDF, and all of this is just the system that I use to do that. But however you convert that thing into a PDF, do it. So this is going to be June 2022, Dignity Health, North State, invoice, IO number 8617924. Save it. Okay, so now on your desktop you will have all three pieces that you need here: the June cover, the June tear sheet, the June invoice. Okay, so let's submit the invoice. The invoice goes to statements@agentimediaservices.com. And this you can just put IO and then 86. We end up memorizing these things and just put attached. And then actually attach the invoice. And you have to remember what you called it. Oh dear, here it is right here. Okay, so the invoice is attached. And that's it. Invoice is attached, it is sent. Now we need to submit the tear sheet. So there's two steps here because their system is weird. They've got this great website, but it's also a good idea to email the tear sheet. So they have another one. This is an interesting named one. Tearsheet@agentimediaservices.com, and you can do the same thing here. IO, and then put the insertion order here, number, tear sheets, sheet, and cover. So attach those, and here's the cover, tear sheet. Okay, so attach both those, and then put attached here. And then they also want to know where the ad was placed. Ad placed on page number. And then you'll need to go back to here to see. So it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Page number 7 is where the ad went on, because covers always considered page 1. Inside front cover, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, page 6, page 7. Now the reason for that is because when we sign our contracts with Agenti, we promised we were going to put the ad in the front half of the magazine. The other thing is we're never allowed to put the ad opposite one of their competitors. Shasta Regional is their only competitor, and Rhonda already knows not to put them anywhere near each other. So those are two stipulations. So they want to know that we've stuck to our contract, and that's why they'll ask. So, and the page 7 info and the cover, there's no place for that information on the website we're going to submit to. So that's one big reason why to email these. So that's it. just email them. If they have any questions, they get back to me, but that's pretty straightforward. Okay, now the last piece of this pie is to email or to log into this partnercenter.agentimediaservices.com website. That will open up a home page and a sign-in. This sign-in information, and you can just keep using this, and eventually we'll get you your own sign-in if you want, but username, capital M, capital O, capital BRIEN. The password is Agenti Media 1234 $. So just no spaces. AGENTIMEDIA 1234 $. Log in, and here's the Partner Center. Here, Tearsheet upload is what we're looking for. Outstanding Tearsheets to upload. We have to select the publication we want. You can see that they've done City Guide and the regular magazine. And here's the June issue. It's the only one they're expecting right now. Here's the IO number. So now all we have to do is upload the file. So choose a file from here. I'll choose it for my desktop. Whoops. Here we go. There's no room for the cover, so only going to upload that and then upload Tearsheets. And it tells me up here, successfully uploaded one Tearsheet, and you're done. And I'll sign out here. And that is it. They've got everything they need now to pay us for the June issue. This will have to be done for every issue in which they advertise, no matter what the size or the publication. City Guide and Enjoy right now.